Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to in, so wish me luck.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To a whole nother level.
Okay, ready?
To start, here's Dart. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. Pick up of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Oh, right at the outside, he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Shotgun. It's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And I think
this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 65, 60,
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That one caught by Noah. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Lion, 70 Lion.
McCarthy from the gun here. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back in. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly quickly a first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He's got room at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Lions. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Rushed to his left. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Pass is caught by DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first catch for DJ and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Dart gonna throw it again. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll send the man in motion left. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
brings up second.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And third down coming up.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A run with the rookie from Georgia. It's Trevor Etienne. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up second and
2. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
70 Lions.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2. For Etienne. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chain. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
79 Bronco.
Man in motion, heading left.
Let's go.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Got it with Smith and Jigba. He's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Slot man in motion left. McCarthy to the air on second down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith and Jigba. Touchdown Detroit. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap. Body area. Shorty got that body area. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
2nd and inches. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He's got a man! It's Harris! And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's in! Trey Harris. Touchdown, KC.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now, movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On 4th down, the Lions going to send out the All-Pro from the season ago, Jack Fox to punt. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch do it. He's a vibe outside, off from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. Ain't with my type of activities, well, don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I've seen. Send them on. Take a risk.
13, right here. Go.
On 1st down, Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Punt. It's Trevor Etienne. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Carty's kick is good. And the Lions have tied it at 17. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Danny Stutzman working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, over the middle, taken in by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll give on the ground, and he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's going to gain a 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground, and he will have the Chiefs 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Dart, flush to his right. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A 6-yard loss.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Let's make 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point from Party is good. And the Lions will go up by 7.
Joshua Party to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
On 2nd down, Dart. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's ETN. Not much happening there, just a short game.
First down at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
70 Lions. Pioneer.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Once again, it's Smith. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Ready up. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Smith again. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Cardi back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing Willis. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
79 Broncos.
To throw, here's Willis. That's complete to Blue. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
19 Lions.
To throw is Willis. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No no separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forcing incomplete brings up 4th down.
And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually... attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here's a design run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Panther 11.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Come on. Hey. Bronco 8.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. That's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Wide on the RPO, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Pushed out to his left. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make this
into space. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touch. Makes this a two-possession game here late.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now.
Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Pistol snap to Willis. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's going to try it here again. That is hot. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
That's good.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, check, hurt, liking, 18. 19 tight, 18, pioneer. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Come on, set. 70, go.
Here's Willis. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
And that is a big-time play to somehow come up with the onside kick. But now, Mike, there's enough time to maybe run 1 or 2 plays, but you have to give your kicker a chance to push this thing into overtime.
Ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Willis now to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the set. Here we go, set. Liking, 18.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's into the hands of Horton. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.